Hello everyone, welcome to today's workout. Today we're doing a very special workout. This is an animal conditioning routine. So every exercise we do today will correspond to a different animal and some sort of movement pattern that animal does we're going to try to do here today. So we're going to begin right on the ground in our Cobra position. Alright, so you want to just lay down with your legs nice and long, extended out. You're going to make sure your hands are tucked under your shoulders, nice and wide. So we're spreading those fingertips. Start to pull your shoulder blades back and go ahead and push your arms down into the ground as we look up. Now in this Cobra position, we want to tuck the pelvis slightly. So pretend to tuck your tail underneath your legs. Give a gentle squeeze to your glutes as we again arch the upper back and pull those shoulder blades back, pushing that chin up to the sky. All right, from here, we're gonna move into our loaded beast position. So we're gonna tuck the toes, we're gonna come up with the knees off of the ground, pushing the hips back toward the heels. Again, leaving the knees off the ground. Now, if you're familiar with yoga, this is kind of like a child's pose, but again, your knees aren't on the ground here. Holding for 3 more seconds, 2, 1. Then we're going to come forward, going right back into that Cobra. So we go ahead and put the knees down, untuck your toes, roll your shoulders back, and push your arms into the ground. Now, if you're feeling this too much in your lower back, instead of a stretch in your abs, you want to again tuck the pelvis, slightly squeeze your legs, push your arms into the ground, and lift your heart to the sky. Holding for 3, 2, then we're going right back into loaded beast. So for that, again, we tuck the toes, lift your knees off the ground, push your hips back into your heels, keeping your knees wide, arms nice and tight. Holding for 5 total seconds. We've got 3, 2, 1. Now we're coming right back into that Cobra for 1 more. So we drop those knees, untuck your toes, roll your shoulders back, push your arms into the ground, lead your heart to the sky. Feel that nice stretch climb through your abdominals. Feel the fire start in your arms as you're supporting your upper body here. All right, 1 more time into loaded beast. So tuck the toes, come up, and then back into that loaded beast position. All right, you can picture an animal ready to pounce. You want to keep your muscles kind of tight here. We're getting warmed up. This isn't regular yoga. So keep your legs tight into the ground, arms tight into the ground. All right, we're going to come right back to center into our quadruped position. You can rest there. Now I'm going to show you how to put that move together into something we call the snake. So we're going to start out in our loaded beast. Knees off the ground, hips back. From here, I'm going to shoot my hips up, almost like a downward dog. But then we're going to come forward, rounding the spine, and then coming down and arching. Then we come right back into loaded beast, hips shoot up, round, and then down into Cobra. Now we're never going to let the knees touch the ground here as we go through about 5 reps. Let's go ahead with me. So get into your loaded beast, hips back, knees up, knees wide, legs tight. From here, shoot your hips up to the sky. Stay high on your tippy toes. Bring your weight forward over your hands. Once you're there in that plank, start to arch your back, drop your hips. And we're here in Cobra, shooting right back into loaded beast. And up, hips up to the sky. Out into snake, going into that plank. Pulling the shoulders back. And down, here we go. 3 more. Legs are tight, arms are tight the whole time. Just flow through. Big deep breaths. Hips up, coming down, all the way into Cobra, and then back into that loaded beast. Let's go through 2 more. Hips up, rounding over into plank, down into your Cobra, and then 1 more, back into loaded beast. Core tight, legs tight, hips up high, high on your tippy toes, over into that plank. Let everything drop and arch. Go ahead and come on out of that. Shake that out a little bit. Great job. All right, so our next 3 movements, we're going to put together in kind of the same way. So we're going to meet right in a hand plank position. From here, we're going into a donkey kick. We kind of also call this the three-legged down dog. So we're gonna push the hips up and back. You're gonna push your heels down. Then we're gonna go ahead, push the right heel up to the sky, bring it back down, touch the toe, and kick back up, squeezing that right glute. Let's get 8 reps on each side. So my left heel's down on the ground, right heel's kicking up to the sky. I feel a little stretch in the left leg, and I feel activation in the right glute as I kick up the heel to the sky and squeeze. I'm gonna get about 3 more on this side. Here we go, 2 and 1 more. All right, coming back into plank. Push right back, sort of into that downward dog position, and then into donkey kick. So right heel down, left heel goes up to the sky. Big kick. Back down, touch the toe, back up and squeeze. Try to get about 8 reps. Again, feeling that stretch come under the right hamstring, and this time a little activation in the left glute. I'm gonna go for about 2 more. All right, you can meet back down on your knees, kind of shake that out. And we're gonna go into a cheetah, where we put the donkey kick into that little cheetah move. So I'm going back up into my hand plank. I'm gonna head back up into donkey kick, and then we're gonna come through, pulling the knee in and holding for 3, 2, 1. Then we're gonna go back up, back down into that hold for 3, 2, 1. Let's begin together. So get in your hand plank with your hands nice and wide, so as wide as your mat. Feet are kind of narrow here. We're gonna push the hips back, push your right heel down to the ground, push your left heel up to the sky, squeeze the left glute. Come into that cheetah pose. Knee tucked in, belly tucked in, holding 3, 2, 1. Right back up, squeeze kick, and right back in. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. One more time. Up, squeeze, and right back in. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead into plank, and we switch. So we go left heel down, right heel goes up, and then tuck that into cheetah. 3, 2, back into donkey kick, and back into cheetah. 3, 2, I'm gonna do 2 more, just in case you're keeping up. Here we go, 3, 2, and I'm gonna do 1 more on this side. Kick up, squeeze, pull it back in, 3, 2, 1. All right, shake that out. We're gonna flow through each of those movements again and kind of put them together. So we're gonna hit the cobra into the snake, and then we're gonna hit those donkey kicks into that cheetah move. Watch me do it, and then I'll have you jump right in. So we're gonna get into that loaded beast, right? Hips go back, then we're gonna snake up and forward. Then we come down into cobra, dropping the hips, pulling the shoulders back. Then we're going to go right into that downward dog, donkey kick, cheetah. 3, 2, and then we switch. Downward dog, donkey kick, cheetah. 3, 2. That was 1 rep. We're gonna try to get through that 3 times. Follow along with me, listen closely. Arms are wide, get into that loaded beast. So tuck your toes, knees up. Start to push your hips back as far as you can, pushing your arms into the ground, keeping the knees up. Then we come up, hips up, get as high on your toes as you can as you come forward into that snake and plank, and then down, shoulders back into cobra. Try not to let your knees hit. Then we go plank, up into donkey kick. 1 leg up, pull it through into cheetah. 3, 2. Both feet down, back into donkey kick, other side, up, pull it through. 3, 2. Here we go, feet wide, back into loaded beast. Push your hips back, feel that stretch, come into the hips, keep the legs active. Then we go hips up, come forward into plank with the snake, down into cobra, shoulders back, core tight, back into plank. From here we head back into donkey kick. If you want to go with me, right heel down, left heel up, pull that pull the left knee through. 3, 2, back into plank. Left heel down, right heel up, donkey kick. Back into cheetah, hold 3, 2. Here we go through that 1 more time. Back into loaded beast, hips back. Feel everything open up, stay nice and tight. Hips up as high as you can onto your toes. Out forward into snake and plank, and then down into cobra. We go right back into plank. Donkey kick, left heel up, right heel down. Pull left knee through, hold 3, 2, back into plank. Donkey kick again, left heel down, right heel up, pull, right knee through, hold 3, 2, and shake that out. Excellent if you made it through that. It was a hard little animal flow, but I hope you had some fun with it as well. All right, so our next circuit is pretty much all core based. We're gonna get down on the ground into our Dolphin Plank. Watch me hit it, and then I'll have you jump in for 30 seconds of work. So for your Dolphin Plank, you start out in your normal plank position. From here, we're gonna tuck the pelvis, then we're gonna let the hips and shoulders drop. So we bring the shoulder blades back, we let the hips drop. Once we're about 1 inch above the ground, we're gonna push the arms into the ground, pushing the shoulder blades away, leading the belly button up to the sky. Then we come back down, like we're diving under a wave, and back up into that Dolphin Plank. All right, 30 seconds of work. Let's go ahead and begin together. So start out in your plank. Start to pull your shoulder blades back as you drop your hips, keeping your abs, arms, and legs tight. From here, push your arms into the ground. Push from the belly button up to the sky, feeling your core work, and then down again with control. 30 seconds. Here we go. Big deep breaths. Down, big arch under that wave. Pretend to scoop under. And then we go up. We're going to go over a wave. Push up from the belly button. Push your fist into the ground. And then right back down. Here we go. 10 more seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last little press up. All right. Coming right down into our quadruped position. We're going to go right into our bird dog. So for this one, it's opposite arm and leg out, holding and then crunching, repeating for 10 times, and then we'll switch. So go ahead and watch me. Right arm, left leg out. Keep the hip low of the leg that's extending. Crunch the elbow into the knee. Extend that right back out. Here we go, 10 on one side. Inhale as you come in. Big exhale out. Again, that leg that extends, keep it nice and low to the ground. Don't let that hip turn up. Go for 10 clean reps here. I'm gonna get about 3 more on this side. Last one. All right, we're gonna go ahead and switch. Just go ahead and shake that out. So now I'm going left arm, right leg. Belly button up and in, core nice and tight. Out. Keep the toe pointed toward the face as you extend that leg. Again, keeping that right hip low this time. We're about halfway through this side. Let's get 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. All right, we're gonna flip right onto our backside, finishing this core circuit with our turtle crunch. So I've got 2 versions of this here, a harder version that I'll show you first, and then our modification. So that turtle crunch, I want you to envision going out, letting your arms, legs, and head out of the shell, and then tucking into your shell. Going right back out, and then tucking in. Again, that's your advanced version. If you need a little modification, nice and simple, pull your knees up. We're gonna bring everything into the shell, tucking the knees to the elbows, and then slightly out. Just make sure on this modification, you keep your lower back tucked to the ground. All right, here we go. So arms out, legs out, we come up, squeeze your knees into your chest, down slow with control, don't just slam back. Back up, and back out. Get into your shell, and get everything out of your shell, reach as long as you can, head nice and long. Big deep breaths, about 30 seconds of work. You got about 15 seconds left. Keep your legs nice and tight as they extend away from your body. Make sure you're not feeling this in your lower back, but instead right through your core. Let's get about 2 more here. And last one for 30 seconds of work. Awesome, we're gonna flip right back over and we're gonna reset that core routine. So let's go right down into those dolphin planks. So arms are wide, feet are narrow. Core nice and tight. You're gonna let your hips drop to the ground. Let your shoulders pull back together. From here, push your body away from the ground, through your belly button, pushing your shoulder blades apart, and then back down with control. Let's go, 30 seconds of work. Big deep breaths as we go through. Nice, about 15 seconds left. Continue to inhale on the way down as you pull those shoulder blades back, belly button in. Exhale up, pushing the belly button up to the sky, pushing your fist into the ground hard. Inhale down, big exhale up. Let's go about 8 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, turning that right into our bird dog. So getting in that quadruped position, neutral spine, so not a big arch, definitely not rounded under. Nice and neutral, head tucked back, right arm, left leg out, core tight, belly button in, crunch, press it right back out. Here we go, 10 reps. Inhale as you come in, exhale out. Last 2 here. And last one. All right, right into that other side. So we got left arm and right leg extending away from the body. Belly button up and in, pull in, crunch, right back out. Here we go, halfway. All right. We're gonna flip onto that backside, going right back into those turtle crunches. Take a couple big deep breaths as you lay down. Long inhale through your nose, big exhale through your mouth. Best way to get into position, extend your arms overhead. Do a little bit of a sit-up, crunching your abs, feeling them work. Extend those legs away. And here we go, 30 seconds, turtle crunch. Come up, hug the knees to the chest, down with control. Out of your shell, into your shell. Nice, keep working through as best you can. Hit that modification if you need it. You got about 10 more seconds here. Let's do it. Big, deep breath. This is the last one, and then we're done with the core work. Last rep. And shake that out. All right, from here, we're gonna go ahead and stand up. All right, shake out the body, let the blood reset a little bit. Be careful as you stand up. You might feel a little blood pressure swing, so if you need to, kind of hover over for a sec, just take some big, deep breaths. Get a sip of water if you need it as well. All right, this next one is called our crab walk. So we're gonna go on the balls of the feet. The heels aren't gonna hit, but it's important that as we do that, you shove your hips back so the hamstrings and glutes are still working. So we're on the toes, on the balls of the feet, heels are up, hips are back. We're gonna walk 4 times to the right, and then 4 times over to the left. All right, continue back and forth with me for 30 seconds. Ready? And go. So heels are up. You're on the balls of your feet. Keep a lot of space between your feet. Don't let them come too close together. So you want at least about 8 to 12 inches of space. As you work back and forth here, we're hitting the inner and outer thighs, your abductors and adductors. Again, balls of the feet, hips are back. Chest is forward just a little bit, over the midfoot for that center of gravity. Try not to let those heels hit. We're gonna go back and forth 2 more times. Here we go. Going back. 1 more time back and forth here. Feel those inner and outer thighs start to work. Last one there. Awesome. Now we're gonna get into our flying bird. So this is pretty much a single leg RDL with a reverse fly. Just having some fun with it. So go ahead and watch me. So I'm gonna go ahead on one leg, pushing the opposite leg back. From here, we're gonna go arms up, fly away, stand up tall, and then we're gonna go ahead and switch legs. So we go hips back, feeling the stretch in the standing leg, fly away, reverse fly, stand up. Alternating back and forth here for 30 seconds. Let's go ahead and begin. So hips go back, leg goes up, balance, fly, and stand. Here we go. Woo, flying bird. Have some fun with it. If you're like me, you like to switch up your training, like to be creative with your body, this routine is meant for you. Here we go, big deep breaths. Gonna go through for about 12 more seconds here. Making sure the standing leg is feeling that stretch through the hamstring. Shouldn't feel anything in your lower back here, but instead your upper back as you fly. We'll get about 3 more reps, just kind of evening the body out. Again, have some fun with these. Take your time. If you're having trouble with the balance, go slow. Just about last one here. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and stand that up. From this, we're going to get down on the ground. We're going to get into our Spider-Man push-up. Now, Spider-Man might not be an animal, but he's real to me, right? Here we go. So your Spider-Man push-up, you get your regular push-up position. You're going to go down into your push-up. As you're going down, you're going to bring one leg to the same elbow. You're going to hold and then come back up. So we go other side. Right leg down to right elbow and then come up. Now, if that's too difficult for you, let me give you a modification. Just do a wide mountain climber. So knee goes out and then you switch, bringing it out to the side. Let me demonstrate at a different angle so you can get a clear picture of this Spider-Man push-up or the modification. So again, we're going to go ahead down into the push-up, bringing the knee around as we go down, and then up. Knee around, and then up. All right? Let's go ahead and begin this together. 30 seconds of work. Ready? And go. Down into your push-up, knee comes around, try to touch, and press up. Alternating back and forth. Try to pause just for a second at the bottom. And again, if you need that modification, just hit those wide mountain climbers. A little more than 10 seconds left. 5, 4, one more each side. Last one. All right. Got to shake that out. We're going to go right back into those crab walks. So we stand up, get to one side of your mat. You're on the balls of your feet, so heels are up. Push your hips back to engage that hip hinge. From here, walk to the side 4 times. Boom, and then back. 1, 2, 3, one more. Here we go. 30 seconds of work. Again, balls of the feet, core nice and tight. Try to keep those feet about 8 to 12 inches apart from each other. As you breathe this out, moving back and forth. One more time back and forth here. Here we go. Last one back. All right, good. Shake that out. Heading right back into those flying birds. So again, standing on one leg. Hips go back, leg goes up. We're going to push the arms out, hold, and then up with control, and we switch legs. Ready? 30 seconds. Go ahead, begin. Whoop. If you lose your balance, don't sweat it. Just reset and continue. That's what happens when your eyes start to wander. Whenever we're doing a balance exercise, it's always a good idea to pick a neutral spot about 5 feet in front of you on the ground that's not moving. And just kind of keep your eyes on that as we go through. About 10 more seconds of work here. Let's even that out with a couple more reps. Last one here for me. All right, good. Shake that out. We're going to get right back down to those Spider-Man push-ups. So again, if you're having trouble with that Spider-Man push-up, maybe you got some shoulder issues, or maybe your strength to body weight ratio just isn't up to par for that, just hit that wide mountain climber or a normal plank. All right, so again, that wide mountain climber, knee goes out to the side, hold for a sec, and then we switch. Otherwise, Spider-Man push-up. Ready, set, and begin. 30 seconds. Got it down, bring the elbow to the knee, hold, press up hard. Nice and fluid as you go through. Keep your core nice and tight. Helps a little bit to turn your head slightly toward the knee coming around. Now, very slight turn in your head, very slight. Here we go, 10 more seconds. Let's get 2 more. You got it. Last one. All right. Go ahead, shake that out. Big deep breaths here before we start our conditioning version of these animal exercises. Now, I want to give you a great quote that I absolutely love for this kind of training. What we usually say is if you want to look like a beauty, you have to train like a beast. And that's where this conditioning part's going to come in. Each exercise is pretty impactful, so I will give you some modifications. All right, so this first part of the conditioning exercise is called a tiger leap. Now, this is very advanced, so watch out for that modification if this looks dangerous for you. We're going to get down into our squat position with the hands up in front. Make sure you're watching me before you start this. We're going to jump onto the hands, hold, come back into the squat. Jump onto your hands, hold, and back into your squat. Now, if that looks way too hard for you, here's your modification. Go down in your squat, put your hands on the ground. Bring all of your weight onto your arms and shoulders by lifting your tippy toes. Holding your weight with your arms, pick one leg up, and then switch. You're gonna go ahead and do that for 30 seconds while we hit these tiger leaps. Now, if you have high blood pressure, be careful of that movement. All right, otherwise, here we go. Tiger leaps, down into the squat, 30 seconds. We jump up onto the arms, back into your squat. Try to balance just for a sec, and then back down. 30 seconds of work. Have some fun with it. Make sure you're checking in with your body. You should feel this in your muscles, your cardio. You shouldn't feel it in your shoulder joint. Make sure you don't jump too far over. Big deep breaths. Here we go. 10 more seconds in this. 4, 3, 2, down with control. Shake that out. If you got it, I hope you had some fun with it. About 20 seconds of deep breathing to rest there. All right. Our next exercise is a lateral ape. So you can picture, again, a big monkey, right? Getting down on the ground into your squat. You're gonna put your hands off to one side of your body. Similar to the tiger leap, you're gonna jump up and over. Hands down, jump up and over. 30 seconds of work now. Now, if that is too difficult for you, you're gonna go into that crab walk again. So we're here. This time you're gonna let your heels hit, really pushing off the outside leg. All right? So if you can't do those ape leaps, you're gonna do that crab walk. So we're gonna go down into your squat, hands down to the side of your body, jump up, bring your body over, land soft, and switch. Here we go. Big deep breaths as we run through. Always landing on the toes and then shifting back to those heels. Checking in with your wrists and shoulders, making sure this is working for you. 10 seconds. 5, 4, last one. Woo! Good, shake that out. And then we're getting into our last one here. This is our frog jump. Very cardio heavy, very impact heavy. Just be careful, watch out for this modification. The frog jump, we go down, touch the ground, jump up. The mod, simple pause squat. Down, Pause, stand up tall for your modification. I'm gonna give you about 15 more seconds rest. Long, deep breaths. And because I'm giving you so much rest, if you can, go all out on these conditioning exercises. We'll start in 5, 4, frog jumps. Touch the ground into your squat, jump high. Here we go. 30 seconds, big deep breaths. Try to get low in that squat, and then ribbit up. Big frog jumps. You're more than halfway. You got about 12 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, woo! Shake that out. About 20 to 30 seconds off. We're gonna run through each of those 3 exercises one more time. So that first one, going back into those tiger leaps. Your modification, you're on your hands, high up, lift one leg, and switch. Again, the goal there, really loading the upper body. Otherwise, here we go, tiger leaps, 30 seconds. Down into your squat, jump up on your hands, and down. If you can't bring your legs too high off the ground, that's okay. Just do what you can. Have some fun with this animal conditioning routine. You wanna look like a beauty? We're gonna train like a beast. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. And down with control. Shake that out. 20 seconds rest. And then either going into those crab walks or the lateral ape jumps. 10 more seconds rest. All right, here we go. Squat, hands down to the side, jump up and over. Nice and soft on your body. Big deep breaths. Really challenging yourself here. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, last one. All right, shake that out. Again, about 20 seconds rest. Last set of frog jumps. Now, if you're not doing that frog jump, remember, nice little pause squat. Down, pause, up, control. Ready? 30 seconds, last set, frog jumps, and go. Push yourself. I'm feeling it, I know you are. Why did you come here today? Better your body. Let's do it. Push through right now. Halfway through. Here we go, ribbit. Woo, big frog. 5, 4, 3, 2, shake that out. All right, we're gonna get right into our cool down here. Going pretty much where we started. So once you get on the ground, into your tabletop position, push right back into your downward dog. This time, really let those heels relax on the ground. Feel that stretch. Climb up your hamstrings. And we're gonna come forward, kind of into that snake. Elbows in, drop down into Cobra. But this time, let your body relax on the ground. Shoulders back, chin up tall. Big deep breaths. One more time, down dog into Cobra. Walk your body back a little. Arch your lower back as you drive those heels down. Getting that nice hamstring stretch. Forward into plank, down into that Cobra. Relax your body on the ground. Inhale, exhale up. Shoulders back, chin up. All right, then we're gonna move into a lower back stretch. So we're gonna sit on a mat or on your floor with your feet very wide. From here, we're gonna turn to the left, so the middle of the chest is aiming right at the left toes. Then we're gonna bring that left arm up, and we're gonna arch over to the right toe, bringing the right arm down along inside the right leg. Trying to touch the left hand, the right toe, up and over, feeling this stretch, climb into your lower back. From here, back to center. Long inhale, turn to your right, left arm down to the inside, right arm up and over to the left toes, touch and relax. All right, let's go through that one more time. So we're gonna turn a little bit to the left here, bring that left arm up nice and tall, glide the right arm down to the inside of the right leg, bring that left arm up and over, try to reach for the toes, relax into that. Come back to center, one more time on the other side. So sit up nice and tall, turn off to the right, right arm comes up, left arm comes down to the inside, reaching up and over. We're gonna hold that for about 10 seconds. Again, try to feel this stretch in your lower back. And go ahead and bring that up. All right, I hope you enjoyed today's animal conditioning routine. Just want to remind you that if you want to look like a beauty, you have to what? Train like a beast. That's right. If you need more Coach Jeff, you know where to find me. Head over to Metamorphic Methods, my YouTube channel, or my Facebook page, Coach Jeff. I hope you enjoyed today's workout. Have a great day.